Well, it is exciting. We've got the same 5 guys that went to nationals last year. They're very experienced and they're very talented. They didn't play well this fall, but they played really well last month. We're playing the best golf we played all year, and we're looking forward to going down to Baton Rouge. Went to college down there, so it's sort of beat the LSU Tigers. That's one of the teams in there.
And talk about you're at this course. You guys have played this course before, haven't you?
We played it last fall. It's a very, very hard course. It's a course that no one really looks forward to playing on it because it's so difficult and in places unfair. But everybody's got the same problem. You've got 13 teams out there vying for 5 spots, and we all got the same problems.
The field you're playing against, Alabama's, and there's a lot of highly ranked teams, a lot of SEC teams as well. Talk about how competitive.
Any region you go to regional is very tough. If you play good, you got a legitimate chance of getting through. You got to have three good rounds in the conference tournament. We had 2 good rounds, and the middle round was poor. In the regionals, the competition is so keen. You got to play good every day.
Talk about some of the individuals on your team. What are you going to rely on in some of the players? What are you looking for out of them?
We've got 5 players from top to bottom. There isn't a whole lot of difference between number 5 and number 1. The 2 players that are playing the best right now are junior Thomas Sutton from Catholic High in Montgomery, who was the leading qualifier at the U.S. Open qualifier at Timberlake on Monday when he shot 66. And Wilson McDonald, a junior from St. Paul's in Mobile, shot 69, and he also qualified for the final stage of U.S. Open. But Paul Dunn, Hunter Hawkins, and Sam Love are excellent players, and that's the beauty of his team. You never know who's going to just burst out.
How much different is it from going to a regular season tournament to an NCAA tournament? How much different is it as a coach and as a player?
Well, it's more exciting, obviously, and pressure's on, but as I mentioned earlier, the pressure's on everybody. You're certainly more focused and into it. But once you hit that first tee shot, it's fun. You're glad to be there and go out there and do the best you can.
Coach, for you, obviously looking towards retirement and taking on a different role, just what does this mean for you as you close out this season?
Well, I think this thing's all predestined by the golf gods. I went to college in Baton Rouge, and I grew up in Atlanta. And if we get to the finals, we're going to Atlanta, so that'd be kind of a neat way to end the career, is go to Baton Rouge and then Atlanta. But I'm going to help them out in some fundraising activities and run the Shoal Creek tournament, so I'll still be around to cheer them on, and I'll look forward to retirement and look forward to following the team.
And first of all, just your thoughts on back-to-back years going to the NCAA regionals.
It's exciting. I'm looking forward to it. Kind of didn't have a very good fall season this year, so we were kind of pushing it to get in. So I'm glad we made it. And once you get to regionals, it's anybody's game, really. So pretty excited about it.
Coach says this course in Baton Rouge is one of the toughest ones out there. Can you comment on, you guys played it last year?
It's pretty tough. It's really long, and the greens are pretty tricky. So since we played it before, I think that probably should help us. We've seen it a few times. So
I played LSU's tournament back in October, and it's a really tough golf course, really long, tough greens. But it's definitely a course where par is a good score. You're not going to have to go out there and just make a ton of birdies, which I think would probably be good for us. That team has got pretty good short game, so hopefully it'll suit us pretty well.
On the competition on this regional, you got Alabama's in there, a lot of LSU, a lot of the SEC opponents. Talk about they go up against these kind of the big dogs.
Yeah, the field's unbelievable. I mean, kind of what you expect when you get in the regionals, but just excited to get to play against all of them in one tournament. We've competed against all of them in different tournaments this year, but get them all together, it's exciting. Hopefully we can come out of there top 5 and get to Atlanta in June.
Well, I prefer to be in the underdog a little bit, like you were saying. There's some big names there, and I don't know if they're just throwing UAB in there, but like you were saying, there's some favorites, and then you guys are coming in.
Yeah, well, I mean, everyone's going to have attention on from their own schools, but I suppose it does help to be an underdog. But for us, we don't go in there considering ourselves underdogs, because we know we can compete with them. So we're going in with probably just the same expectation they are. Obviously, they wouldn't expect a school like UAB to be able to compete with SEC schools, but in certain sports we can. So hopefully, we can perform next week and get through.
What's the message from Coach Kaufman this week as you guys get ready?
He's just telling us to do the same things we have been, because we've been playing well the last couple of months this spring, and we've all been working on our own individual things. So he's just guiding us along the right direction. He's keeping us playing golf on the course and just telling us to relax and do what we do, and we should get through, hopefully.
It's nostalgia out here, just because, I mean, your coach, you know, he's going to be retiring at the end of the season, so you guys trying to, I'm sure, keep that out, but is there a different feel?
Kind of. We'd love to do well for him, finish out strong, to send him out on a high note. This is my 4th year with him, and we're all going to miss him, so I guess there is a little bit of nostalgia. We want to play good for him and ourselves, obviously, but mostly for him.
What do you think? What have you learned from Coach over the last 4 years that you've been working with him?
A lot of life lessons on how to respect people. A lot of tips on the golf course. It's a good question. He's really good about staying level-headed. I guess I get pretty agitated in tournaments, and he's always trying to calm me down, which has really helped. And he's a great person to be around. Just learn a lot of good things when you're around him for 4 years.